But the Nazca mummies, I mean, what's interesting about it is that obviously you're going to have a big knee-jerk reaction to something that's so incredibly profound as the idea of these being non-human intelligences that are mummified. But when you actually look at the CT scans and the X-rays, you start to realize that this can't be faked. You can't fake bone cartilage. You can't fake capillaries and heart valves and a fetus inside the body. So
it's so nuts.
Dude, it's crazy. Some of them have eggs inside them. Some of them have fetuses. Like,
and
it
looks like the eggs are big. Like
big eggs, like
egg.
inside them.
Like,
yeah, and these are
sense.
small
like,
beings. These ones are meant to be like the little kind of like 60-centimeter beings with like 3 eggs inside them. Then you got the big one, Montserrat, which has an actual fetus, like a baby, not in an egg. So it's like, if these are all real, it does feel like there was some sort of genetic experimentation going on where they're just churning out prototypes of some form.
Do you think that's it, or do you think that there used to be another type of, for lack of a better word, primate?
Well, the thing is
that a primate? I mean, what is that?
I mean, some of them, they're leaning more towards like reptilian anthropod kind of lineage. So like the bigger ones seem to be more mammalian, whereas the smaller ones with the eggs are sharing reptilian traits. So it's like there are all these different variations with these different bodies, different kind of like physiological characteristics, which is why it's like, okay, well, is this one lineage or is this just someone kind of like tweaking? All right, well, that one failed. That one's not working. Oh. This one grew wings. All right, fuck that one off. Like, you know, it's just weird.
So your thought is that these are the products of experiments?
I mean, if you look at when Jesse Michaels did his documentary, one thing he mentioned, I can't remember where he got this from, but he was saying that the original translation of the area of Nazca from the original language was like the area of experiment and genetic cloning, or it was like a really strange definition for the actual area that kind of says experimentation and genetic modification. I can't remember the exact quote, but this was something that he brought up in the documentary. I was like, huh? Okay. Then you have all of these various different examples.
I ask you,
yeah,
who said that? Who called it that?
So when Jesse Michaels put out his documentary, there was just a scene in it. Now, my memory is failing me a little bit, but there's a scene in it where he was talking about the Nazca region, and he said that in the original language, this translates roughly to the area of experimentation and genetics of some form.
But how do they know what those terms were?
I agree. But it's just a weird little caveat that he brought up in the documentary. I'm not quite... He'd probably be rolling his eyes at me now, like, dude, I actually fucking know exactly what this is. Like, you're making me look like an idiot.
You're butchering it.
Yeah, I'm butchering it. But
I do that all the time.
No, for sure. But just the fact that these things exist, and they exist in an area of the world which is full of mystery. I mean, the megalithic sites around there, like I said, that's what I was out there for, to see these different megalithic sites and the Nazca lines and, Sacsayhuaman, and in the Sacred Valley, you just have, like, incredibly complex architecture.
Circling back, I texted Jesse to ask him for some insight on what you asked for.
Yeah.
So what he sent me was a screenshot of a book where he got it from.
Thanks for this,
I had to translate. Translation here shows
science of insemination.
Yeah, Jumana, I guess, was the local word.
I
so
told
it's a
you,
local
bro.
word for what that area is called.
Right.
And this is a book he found from that area, I think, and it says, Laboratory of Insemination and Cloning.
What?
That's what I'm saying,
and look
dude.
at all these terms. They use Yuma, Isu semen, Yume, verb to inseminate, Umage, the science of insemination, Yumapaj, wise inseminator, Yuma, scion or clone.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
Jume, to clone. Jumaj, the science of cloning. And Jumpaj, wise cloner.
So basically...
What the fuck, man?
You know, it's there. It's interesting. And then obviously...
Go back to that, please, again.
You get... Alongside this kind of description, you have these bodies, you have this megalithic architecture.
Mad.
Yeah, like this was, dude, this was like one little 10-second clip in his documentary, and it just made me perk up like, wait a minute, what?
The name of the place is like a laboratory of insemination and cloning.
And you're getting a smorgasbord of different beings coming out of this area, right?
What?
Jesse does add, I think he's speculating somewhat on the etymology, not definitive. But
of course.
Right. But yeah, I mean, it's there.
That's why Jesse's better at this than me. I'm like, it's clear. Oh, it's done. The proof is there. Wow,
but
that
it is interesting.
So nuts.
Yeah, it is interesting, and I think it does, leads into what was happening on this planet a long time ago.